100-day Designer Life reality challenge. I've been calling it the Designer Life reality challenge because you're watching Designer Life TV, but it's really the 100-day reality challenge, and I'm on board with every one of you. And I'm saying my challenge to everyone is to, for the next 100 days, achieve at least one goal. So over the next 100 days, what if you achieve just one of your goals? And behind me, I have several of mine down here, just pages of them, just pages and pages of goals that I intend to achieve over the next 100 days. So I'm pretty excited about it. Now, I guess the quick thing that I want to add to this so that you're not intimidated by it, because it's very doable, okay? If you will discard your to-do list. Can you imagine that? It's your to-do list that often gets you frustrated and overwhelmed and stops you from actually achieving your goal. So here's what I create, and I invite you to create one too. I call it an accomplishments list. Yep, an accomplishments list. Now, I'm going to read you a little bit from my book. I'm not trying to sell you the book. If you want the book, we'll make it possible for you to get it. But I want to share with you a little bit, a technique that I use in my book that you can also use over the next 100 days to simplify your life so that each day, at the end of the day, you are accomplishing just a little bit more than you had even anticipated, okay? So here's what I do. Number one, I get a blank sheet of paper, obviously. Number two, at the top of that sheet of paper, I name it, put my name up there, and I name it today's accomplishments, okay? And I declare it done from the beginning. These are my accomplishments. Now, for some of us, we have lots of things to do. We have a lot that we want to accomplish within the course of the day. But that's not the point. The point is to make certain that in the most important domains of your life, that you set a goal that must be accomplished within that day. And we call it accomplishments because we are declaring from the very beginning of the day that it is done. Why don't you say that? It is done. From the start, it is done. Okay? And if you had 7 major things that you could accomplish within a day that you declared that you would be complete within the day, you'd be amazed at how over a 100-day period, right, you would have accomplished so much more than you could even imagine. So here is how I call it. And I call this, in short, your daily design. It says, your written word is crystallized declaration and an honorable agreement with yourself and the universe. Declaring your day to be accomplished from the start lightens your mental load and compels you to approach your goals as more play than work. Secondly, write down just underneath the title your mission statement. Now, on my accomplishments list, I always add my mission statement. Why? So that when I am putting my goals out there, I don't want to be adding goals that are not in alignment with my mission. Isn't that cool? So that you're not setting goals that are off target, that throw you off purpose, and that takes away from your energy rather than energizes you. If your goals are in alignment with your mission, then you will be energized by those goals, and you will have more fun and a greater sense of accomplishment once they are achieved. So I always ask of myself, and I ask you to write down your mission statement so that you can see it head on, just directly on when you're working with it. All right. My mission is to, and I have my mission is to inspire and empower millions of people to design and live the lives of their dreams in the context of freedom, love, and joy. So every time before I set a goal, I have that right there. It's just written there so I can see it. And then I begin to think about those things that are goals that would be right in alignment with that mission. Got it? Okay, now let's look at these what the daily design looks like. I wish I could kind of show you this in the book. Okay, so now I have my daily accomplishments list. Probably can't see that too well here, but the daily design, today's accomplishments, of course the date, you want to put the date on top of it, and then I put my mission statement there. There you have it. And then we'll get a little closer. You want to begin with the domains, okay? The major domains of accomplishment, where you intend to make the accomplishment. So I list mine like this. I make sure that I have one major spiritual goal accomplished, a personal goal accomplished, a professional goal accomplished, a financial goal accomplished, and a community goal accomplished within each day. Okay, and I'll read an example of one. So let's start with professional. All right, when I wrote this, it read this: I see myself enrolling 5 people in my coaching program by 3 p.m. in Miami, Florida. Alright, so and I'm paraphrasing a little bit because it's kind of dated, but what I basically did was I started writing the goal by, number 1, saying I see myself. Because you want it to be visual, you want it to impact you inwardly, so that as you see yourself inwardly, it will begin to manifest in the outside. So I started by saying I see myself being, doing, or having. So as a declaration, I see myself enrolling 5 new coaching clients. Okay, that's how I started it. So, and then I put by what time? By 3 p.m. And you put the date. So today is February 18th, 2007. So I see myself enrolling 5 new coaching clients by February 18th, 2007 at 3 p.m. Okay? Now, the components in goal setting that are very key. So when you're setting yourself up here, 2 very key components you want to have in goal setting. Number 1, you want to have a what? A definite major what you are looking for. You got to know what you want. And then the second component is by when. Exactly by when do you expect it to manifest? What do you want to have, and when do you see it manifesting? If it is not containing those 2 major components, it is not a goal, it's a wish, and chances are great it will not happen. So in your personal reality challenge, challenge yourself to create measurable goals. Goals that can be measured and weighed in time. And once you're capable of doing that, then the sky is the limit. Because the more definite you are, the clearer you can go. The clearer your path is, the faster you will go, and you will begin to attract to you all of the people, the places, the resources, the things, everything that you need when you need it, and the next 100 days will be more than miraculous. Join me in taking this Designer Life Challenge, taking the 100 Reality Day Challenge seriously, and then send your video responses as you're beginning to interact with goals. If you have questions for me, shoot them over to DesignerLifeTV on YouTube, and I'll be happy to support you in getting your goal set and getting you closer to the top. Thanks for watching.